Okay, it's live. The layout is good enough for
Good enough is all we
winging
need.
it
That's
quickly.
fine.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
All right. So we're trying something a little experimental with this one. We're going back into Critical Role, and we're gonna try out having our wonderful, unreliable narrator, Lady Whistlepig, give the recap. So don't trust everything you see, but there's a good amount of truth in there. So I'll start by saying Arch 7th, 3118, which is 2 days after the last session, the last session's edition. Uh, Dearest reader, this author trusts you have adequately digested the last delectable dispatch, for I find myself with quill aflame and senses reeling, utterly unable to delay a moment longer. Barely 2 days have passed since my last missive, and yet Sentinel Square has exploded into a veritable tableau of astonishing alliances, romantic rendezvous, and indeed a supernatural solution to a most peculiar problem. Firstly, the infamous avian agitators are, it seems, finally pacified. And who, pray tell, secured the most unexpected truce? None other than a trio of individuals recently highlighted in these very pages. Following an hour of entirely fruitless debate at our last square meeting, three courageous souls stepped forth. First, the ever-composed Miss Anthea Laceleaf, whose sudden zeal for public service surely had nothing to do with diverting attention from her own private entanglements. Then the formidable Auric Tuskman, whose volunteerism perhaps sought to temper the sting of a certain congratulations from Caesar Kong. Perhaps more intriguingly, it was perhaps more intriguingly, it was to simply gain ground on Miss Laceleaf herself. Wah wah wah. Would anybody like to take it from there?
Where are we reading from? Is this the thing you dropped?
Yeah. So I read like the
I
first.
actually have it pulled up if you want me to go for it.
I got it.
Okay.
And finally, the most mysterious Indigo Zivin, whose motivation, unlike his usual aura, shone clear as day, for he was observed exchanging compliments with the most awkward variety, with the delightfully dark Vrenna of 9-inch nails. Ah, dear reader, this author dares to divine a prophecy for the pixie. His fortune will be told when his fortune favors the bold. One cannot help but notice that as this unlikely trio sought to break bread with the feathered fiends, their picnic presented a curious tableau. From afar, the luminous Miss Laceleaf and the hulking Mr. Tuskman cut a perfectly paired figure, their natural rapport quite evident, while their fey companion seemed to shrink almost comically into the background. Could this curious coupling be the quiet commencement of a beautiful, if not bewildering, new alliance of affection? This author's quill quivers with possibility. Oh, I bet it does. Oh, I bet it does.
Since I was not here, I have to ask, Ryan, are you going for a Jason Mantzoukas kind of thing?
I have to find the voice again. I'm not even entirely sure.
It was verging on your on a forget the character's name. The his Brooklyn Nine-Nine guy or Raffi from the League.
And
or one of
what
those.
precisely was the nature of this avian armistice? It appears Miss Laceleaf possesses far more charisma than previously credited, for she successfully brokered a deal to halt the pigeons' incessant pilfering in exchange for food and, astonishingly, lodging. Their new perch, none other than the former abode of the dearly departed Miss Loningham, whose tragic passing this author has previously mourned.
Yeah, see, it's a little Adrian Pimento in there. I'm a fan.
That's my Jason from his everything he does.
Yes. Fun fact, when I did improv, I studied with one of his former teammates. I am 1 degree separated.
Nice.
And if I ever meet him, I'm going to bring up that fact.
Sydney, you want to take it from there?
It is further reported that their strategic visit to Pixie Prophecies confirmed a truly spectral speculation. The persistent pigeons were, in fact, the very haunting manifestation of Mrs. Landingham's lost soul, yearning for crumb-tossing companionship after her lonely demise in Sentinel Square Park. Just to imagine how many of those pilfered pastries were simply a plea for posthumous peace. But let no spectral revelation overshadow the truly pressing romantic developments. On the very night of the declaration of this prominent position, our reigning convection, Beau Langer, secured not one, but 2 delectable dates. Last night, he enjoyed a charming culinary courtship with Cassidy Sundancer at Whole Foods, where onion rings were shared, calamari was devoured, and chocolate bun cake was reportedly split down the middle through whispers suggested Beau gave her the bigger slice. Giggity. Yet tonight's promise a far more textured experience as he steps out with the decidedly experienced foo-foo of the bag of folding, I think it is.
Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be folding. My bad.
Reputation has it her name is indeed short for well, let's just say that the evening may end with more than just dessert. As the Mage Pride Parade approaches, it appears that the spirit of defiance has truly taken root at the recent square meeting.
While the ever-graceful Angelica of the Limber Lotus first proposed a charming detour to redirect the parade around Sentinel Square, it was none other than Mr. Huskman who truly seized the moment, proposing a bolder coup. A grand street festival to block the very middle of Critical Road, forcing the Mage Pride Parade to circle the block. This audacious declaration, dear reader, was met with fervent applause and, astonishingly, a unanimous vote of approval. Yet, in a move that promises to send shivers down the spines of the decorous, the same measure was scandalously stricken from the official minutes, ensuring that such open governmental defiance would remain safely unrecorded. The drama on our streets, it seems, promises to be as vibrant as any whispered rendezvous, perhaps even more so. Should this pace of intrigue continue, this author suspects her quill may find itself summoned to parchment far more frequently than usual. Rest assured, dear reader, I shall keep it inked and my ears perked for any delectable development. Yours truly, Lady Whistlepig.
Man, it could be foo-foo. It could be foo-foo.
Could be.
You see the vision.
I do see it.
So, that's a long-winded way of saying
Okay,
that
Tony.
you guys dealt with some pigeons, and
Yes.
Also it seems rumored that that perhaps there could be an item between 2 of these people, and perhaps Artem's character is also perhaps getting entangled with the fairy over at 9 Inch Nails.
Mind you, the first article said that Beau Langer was also an item with Miss Laceleaf. So, to be an item in this column doesn't require much. You just have to be within proximity of this person.
Yeah, you just gotta be seen.
Yeah, and the first article also mentioned that what's his name?
I think Tuskman
Like
was
now.
paired with...
Yeah, Oric was alleged to maybe be building a bond with Angelica over from the Limber Lotus.
who he implied also liked women. So
Yes.
I believe she said I believe her words were she's gay as fuck.
Yes.
yes, I believe. Yeah.
So take what you will with a grain of salt, but apparently some kind of deal with pigeons was made. Tony, how much do you think your character, Dr. Githyanks, follows any of this? If he doesn't follow any of it, that's totally fine. We could have it be that his dental hygienist follows it religiously.
I think that's
It's up
bad.
to
I
you.
think that makes more sense for the character. If you mean follow, you mean does he
Reads the thing.
Yeah, 0.
Yeah.
I would say 0 chance he reads the
But
thing.
she probably will share, did you hear this? And so you'll end up picking up some of it, probably,
that's
even
valid.
if it's not
Yeah.
your thing to read.
I think
Imagine
Um,
briefly, she's actually doing a cleaning and talking to somebody in the chair about Lady Whistlepig's
Mhm.
sentinel, And he's just like, they're like, can you get with the cleaning, please? And they're like, no, not at all. They're doing that weird talk that dentists like to do
Cool.
when you can't respond
Yep.
at all.
What level am I building for here, Richard? I'm just gonna
27.
3.
3. Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you.
Level 3, I gave you the breakdown of stats just so it was more in line with Ryan and Sydney's.
Yeah, I saw that. Thank you. I still need a few minutes before I can actually.
Oh, that's right. We
participate.
did communal stats,
But
didn't we?
I will get there.
Yep.
I gotta fix something. That
So
will-
I'm just
that's not
giving
the
him
whole-
an array, just kind of like standard array, but a bit better. So while he's doing that, let's just say, so it's that following morning. You each of you kind of picks up your paper as you start kind of reading the latest Whistle Pig, and as you look out, you see that some of those same kids who were kind of practicing their kung fu and their cantrips are out there in the park once again, practicing their stuff. You see a super hungover looking guy kind of stumbling out of the cabaret speakeasy, but he's kind of got a groove to his moves, but he's doing all right. You might see a couple other people kind of going about their day, just kind of walking across from one street to another. Not a whole lot is going on at the moment. So early morning, I'm gonna stall for time for a little bit for Tony.
Thanks. I just need a few minutes.
Ryan, why don't we start with you? What's going on in another morning? I think last time we said it was Saturday, and then it was following Monday. So now this would be Tuesday. So it's a Tuesday morning. What's a Tuesday morning like at the gym?
I think we're saying that he picked up the paper this time, maybe to read about, helping coordinate the peaceful integration of the awakened pigeons into the community, and setting up the message system. And then he gets to the part where it says that he and Anthony Laceleaf are an item, and he spits out his coffee. He's got a big mug of coffee. I'll think of something funny to say on the side, but there's some funny thing that's don't talk to me until I've had my rage or something like that. I don't know, but he spits it all over. He's like, oh. And he gets up to go and leave, and he's puts his hand on the doorknob. He's like, I need to go speak to Anthony. Make sure she doesn't get the wrong idea. But then he stops himself and he's like, but if I go immediately to Anthier's and people see me, people will further think that I am in a relationship with her. So he holds the doorknob, then he puts it down, and then he puts it down. And I imagine he would do that until Buns and Thighs would come downstairs from the early morning waking up.
Yeah, I think Buns is the more cheerful but also kind of dumber of the two of them. Just like, hey, welcome. What's going on there? You look like you spit up some coffee.
Everything's fine. Buns, Thighs, I need a favor of you both. If you would be so kind as to deliver a message for me.
I'll do whatever. And Thighs is just like, what's this about?
Okay,
You
so
never have us go out delivering messages. This is weird.
It's an unusual time. So what I just need you to do is to go to Miss Laceleaf's cafe and just let her know to read the this morning's Lady Whistle Pig, Sentinel Scuttlepot, and that I had nothing to do with this, and that I do not condone these words, and I don't want her to get the wrong idea about me. Last thing she needs is thinking some creep is up in her business when I'm just trying to get back out there. So But if I go, people will start talking more. So if you guys go, they might still. Okay, so go to tell her that message, but also buy a bunch of like scones and stuff, and coffee, and whatever else looks good.
Okay. I'm gonna roll an intelligence check to see how much of that they retained
Buns,
to like
buns,
deliver the
I'm
deliver the
on you.
right message, and I'm gonna roll with advantage because there's 2 of them, but their intelligence score is -1.
There it is.
So... Okay, Buns fucking is not gonna get it right, but Thigh's got enough of it that he's gonna be like, oh, I think I get the message. You just want to know that you didn't have anything to do with the stupid
Right.
Gossam column.
Right.
Yeah.
The
And
last thing
that-
I need is for me to be coming, back into the circle to start creeping people out. So nobody wants that. So if you can just communicate that to her gently. Thighs, I'm counting on you right now.
Are you counting me too, right, bro?
Yeah, Buns, you'll be there too.
Okay, cool. I can't wait to get. I'll be in charge of getting the scones, and he can be in charge of the message.
He's gonna like rustle in his pocket. He's like, all right, here's some silver. Here's some electrum. All right, just go talk to her, get what's good, and then come right back here.
All right, you got it, boss. And they're gonna march on out over.
And
To,
Buns, advice, don't make it look suspicious. Just be normal.
Okay.
Just go normal. Okay.
Just walk normal.
Just walk normal.
Oh. Okay. So, he will walk, or they will walk over to the Dog Pound, the pseudo dragon cafe. Before they arrive, Sydney, why don't you describe what's going on over on your side?
First, because it's morning, around what time in the morning would you say?
We'll say pretty early, so like
Morning rush?
6:45, like maybe before the morning rush even gets there. So like this is like early bird, like maybe 6:30, 6:45, something like that.
Okay. So obviously first thing in the morning, like there's some work ahead
you
of
got
time
your
to do
early
like
people,
the bakery
so-
stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
So we have a little bit of that. We got like bread and scones and pastries that are up and it's kind of hit that lull where we're doing cleanup. And I
Mhm.
feel like Bo is busying himself working to get ready for that next wave of people. He's got maybe the coffee brewing. He's rolling some fresh croissants. He's like, he's busy. I feel that Anthea has maybe got to that point where she's just like annoyed cleaning.
Okay.
Like the scuttlebutt's on the bar or on the
Mhm.
counter space, and she is aggressively wiping this thing down. We're talking the front. We're talking the front or the top, the front, the sides, the back. What's up with this shelf back here? It's dirty. It's filthy, and it's that just frantic, annoyed cleaning. Because what the hell? And I'm
Bo
trying to remember
is-
what voice I had for her.
Bo, seeing the scuttlebutt on the table, not having read it, but knowing what it said just 2 days ago, noticing that you look kind of upset, he's gonna be like, hey, boss, is everything okay? Did it say more about us?
This is the wrong voice. I'm actually pulling up the video to find what the fucking voice was. Not us. Which is great. There's something in there about you and your date, and your upcoming dates, and that sounds all well and lovely and good, actually. But perhaps moving forward, we try to keep these rags out of the shop. Altogether.
Oh. By rags, you mean the people that I'm dating? Keep them out of the shop?
Oh, no. You're fine. I mean,
Okay.
this drivel, this pamphlet of lies. Because let me tell you, it's not that I take exception to Oric Testament. He seems like a very nice man. But this weird speculation and passing around rumors and lies. Who reads this? Who reads this? Not me. Not anymore.
Bo just bites his tongue, knowing that you used to read this like religiously when it wasn't about you.
And I feel like she knows that, and so like it's whirling around, like pointing at him. Not me. Not anymore.
Yeah. I don't know what in there is a lie. I'm worried it's gonna mess up something with my day. I really liked Cassidy. She was swell. And oh my gosh.
Did she know that you had another date lined up? Did she think you're exclusive?
I may have mentioned that I was, having another date and that I would get back to her with my intentions afterwards.
Okay.
But I don't, I'm sorry, will you forgive me? I need to read this. I need to know what it says about me.
Go ahead. That's
Okay.
fine. I needed to know too.
Okay.
And in that lull, I think she'll serve herself like a cup of coffee and try to chill out a little bit.
At some point, his cheeks turn bright red when it talks about what kind of night he might have tonight.
Oh.
Like, ooh, oh boy, okay. I'm gonna need to make a really nice pastry for tonight.
Is that
and
what
he's gonna go back to work like, no, literally, I'm gonna make something nice for her. She seems nice, Miss Fufu. She seems very nice. Around this time, Buns and Thighs will come in, and we'll say that another let's say good old Lefty Lucy is over in a corner sipping on some coffee and just kind of petting one of the pseudo dragons. So it's really just those two are the main customers right now that are in your shop. But yeah, Buns and Thighs will come over. Thighs is gonna say, hey, Oric wanted me to tell you that he did not have anything to do with what was in the scuttlebutt, and he didn't want anything to be weird between you two. He's my brother, by the way. I don't know if you knew that.
Oric?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know, he's got one. He's got one.
Squints a little bit.
He's got one head. We've got two. Hey, can we get some scones? Like, just he's totally bypassing that conversation.
She starts gathering the scones up. You know what? The fact that it mentioned him a couple of days ago with that young lady from across the way. What's her name?
Angelica.
Angelica. Please let him know. And she's like adding like a couple of like maybe berry muffins into the like pastry box, closing it up. I would not think that this was his doing. And she'll pass it over the table.
Okay. Since I apparently am a delivery person now, for an extra scone, I'll deliver a message back to him if you want.
I like the way you play. She'll actually like find like an order pad and write down like Lady Whistlepig needs to go down. Like, period.
All right, so you
And
do
she
that.
will take that to the top, fold it up,
Get the scones, get the
use
message.
your extra scone.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Tony, what would be better if we went over and did an RP thing for Dr. Gith Yanks, or if we went into what's next?
Are you asking, like, should I come in now or later?
Yeah, what would be better for you to do an RP thing now, or to, like, just jump into what's...
I just need another few minutes I'm almost done with the sheet and all my, like, special things.
Okay.
So I'd rather, if you can do one more thing for me, then I'll be good to go. Thank you
Sure.
for the patience.
Sounds good. Well, in that case, we'll jump forward to where the two go back over to the gym, to Just Moxie Gym. Bun's like, I got the scones! And Thai says, she wanted me to give you this note.
She wrote me a note.
She wrote you a note.
What did she look like while she was writing the note?
She looked...
Like, maybe there was like a crackle of some of that like lightning from her lightning breath, like just in the corners of her mouth.
She seemed intense.
She was mad. So I made her mad, is what you're telling me.
No, I don't think... She seemed to completely believe you had nothing to do with it.
Did you tell her? Did you tell her what I told you to say?
Pretty much.
Ulrich is just gonna like slowly creak open the note, like, oh boy, here it comes. And then he reads it, he's like, oh.
And it's like,
All right.
down is in capital letters, underline, underline, underlined.
Thanks, guys. I knew I could count on you.
And then he's gonna say, let's give an excuse to introduce a mechanic here. All right, work. Well, you want to get an early morning training in?
Yeah, I feel like my heart's already been racing, so might as well put it to good use.
What are you thinking you'd like to work on today?
I don't know if I copied and pasted that on my sheet. Do you have the language for the Just Moxie bonus?
Let's see if I can find it.
I know it's some kind of martial die.
Yes. Let me... Moxie montage. We're gonna need a montage. Montage. Let me paste it in here. You have
Maneuvers, that's what I was thinking.
expertise. Yeah, you have the expertise and facilities to train yourself and others to be ready for any situation. Once per day, after spending 1 hour training in your gym, you may grant yourself and up to 4 others who train with you the temporary use of battle maneuvers from the battle maneuver list. Training grants 1 superiority die. The superiority die equals your fisticuffs die, which I think right now is 2. Or sorry, 1d4 or 1d6?
I believe it is a D4 at the moment.
Okay. So, yeah, your superiority die equals an extra d4. The number of maneuvers that can be trained equals your maximum Moxie points, and that's 2, I believe. So you can kind of, during the day, like, kind of train yourself, like, if you want to focus on 2 abilities.
Hold on, let me. You can keep reading, but I'm going to double check real quick because I think it may actually be a D6.
I think it's a d6.
I have 2 Moxie points, but my fisticuffs is a D6 right now. So, if that's what we want to call it.
Yeah. So it's a d6, and yeah, you can train yourself in 2 different things. So essentially, and you can pass this on to the rest of the party too at some point. But introducing this concept of you can train. That's what your place gives you. Artem's place, you can speak to the dead, and you can train. And Sydney's place has a Fae person, but also her sidekick, so to speak, makes a ton of treats that have health benefits. So, do you have something where Buns and Thighs are like, so what do you want to train for today, boy?
Given the unexpected slander from this morning, I think Oric is feeling a little bit more on the defensive side.
Okay.
So I think he is going to train in evasive footwork and we'll say riposte.
All right, how do you want to flavor that? What kind of things are you doing in the gym with Buns and Thighs?
I think with evasive footwork, they're doing like lots of in the montage. They're doing lots of jump ropes, things like that, like running drills back and forth in the ring, and then just practicing countering and things like that, trying to anticipate next moves and punch and stuff.
Nice.
I guess it's like they hold like a big pillow or something like that, a pad, and then the guy punches, and it's just like you have to like block and defend with that. I should look up what that is called.
Nice. Tony, how are you doing?
I'm good. I can go when you're ready.
So we're going to cut over to Githyanks, which I don't really have something for yet, so I'll just take us back to the main area right now. So I guess we could zoom in down on the Githyanks shop. Dr. Githyanks, describe what is like early in the morning, probably so early that you don't really have patience yet. But we'll say that, like everybody, you live in the same building that you work in, just kind of like you live up on the top floor and then your things like more on bottom floor. And your tooth fairy, so to speak, your assistant dental hygienist, let's see, her name is Curette. She's a little fairy, a blonde fairy person. She arrives at work. She's like, oh my gosh, did you hear the latest? Did you hear the scuttlebutt? Oh my gosh, have you been reading? Like, it is crazy. First of all, I guess we don't have to worry about the pigeons anymore, which was a major problem because I was really having a hard time. Like, I would just want to eat my lunch out in the park, like nice day, whatever. And then like the pigeons would come and then they would like peck at me. And then like some of them would steal my sandwich and it was just awful. So anyway, but what about you? How are you today?
Not yet caffeinated.
Oh. Do you want me to fix up some coffee for you, or do you want me to go pick some up over at the dog pound?
I got this, but why don't you go get me some more anyway? And I'll have quiet coffee time.
Sure. Okay. Absolutely. Same thing that you want your usual?
Same, usual. Straight black coffee. Don't add anything to it other than determination.
Okay, sounds good. But when I get back, I am telling you all about the latest gossip. And she's going to just open up a window and fly out of it. Just head straight towards the dog pound.
Sitting there with his coffee. I know you will.
Anything else you want to describe about your place of work? What his headspace is like? Anything like that?
Sure. Yeah. It's very clean place. It is a dentist's office, which is a rare thing really in any D&D campaign. Dr. Githyanks is determined to fight any and all gum-related disease. Due to the sage background, one of the things he carries is it says a letter from a dead friend or colleague with a mystery you've not yet been able to solve. So
that's fun.
I know. So he at one time had a friend who died of some sort of gum disease, and that was his formative moment where he's like, I'm not letting that take anymore. So he's very like, I want to do the best I can for everyone I can. Let's make every mouth healthy. But he also tends to get really lost in his studies, just like very workaholic type or like learnaholic type. And so, very organized on the outside, pretty disheveled on the inside because he's always just trying to learn more, gain more knowledge. And as such, definitely on the outside. He's up way too late and then has to wake up and caffeinate to be able to like actually do his job,
All right. So about this time, you are looking out the window over to Sentinel Square while you're sipping your morning coffee. Auric, you and Buns and Thighs are cooling down after a bit of a workout. Over at the Dog Pound and Thier, you see the little blonde fairy come in. It's like, hi, I need black coffee, and goes off on all the other stuff that, what do you call it, that the doctor had just asked for, and she's saying like, so, I don't mean to pry, I'm just kind of curious, were you, is any of what is going on in the scuttlebutt true? Like, I honestly, I'm kind of rooting more for, honestly, Bo's kind of a hunk, but just because of like the whole proprietary stuff, I kind of feel like maybe it would be better if you were with Auric. Oh my gosh, you two would make such a cute couple. You're both like in that 6 foot tall range. It's like go tall people, like I'm totally, it's interesting to watch.
First of all, Bo is a child. And she says this as she's like pouring, like the coffee's been poured. She's like placing the that plastic lid on the top, like snapping it and slowly sliding it forward.
He's a child? Oh my god, I thought he was like 20.
Yes, a child to me. How about that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
yeah, that's
isn't-
part of the whole reason. Like that's why it was like a little scandalous, and I imagine
Yes.
like you want to not be involved in any of that. Yeah, I get that.
Age gap romances are not my trope. How about we put it that way?
Absolutely. So you and Auric then?
I did not. I did not. No, I didn't say that either.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, your secret's safe with me.
What's the
So-
what?
Hey, is that normal out there to just have a big ring of fire? As she points out, in the center of Sentinel Square, you look out your big. I assume it has a fairly big window that has a view out to the park. There is just a huge ass, Doctor Strange like fiery ring, but even more flames. You just see a bunch of flames going through out in the middle of the park area. And she's like, is that normal? Oh my god, what is happening over there? And
so-
you start to see some people scream, and like people like running past your window, like towards the left or right or whatever. And it seems like there's something bad going on out there. And Tony and Ryan, your characters see it as well. It's a really concerning big ring of fire that suddenly has sprouted up between the big statue and the boulders out in Sentinel Square Park.
I
Don't
feel
see that
like-
every day.
There is a check your weapons at the door policy. But I want to
Yeah.
say, like, Anthea probably keeps hers, like, behind the service counter.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an immediate, I'm grabbing my stuff, telling young Miss Jabbery Mouth to stay here, and for Bo to watch the
Mhm.
store and going outside.
Okay. Brian and Tony, what do each of you do when you see this? You'll definitely see some people running by your stores in either direction, just kind of like running by, screaming. It doesn't look like nearly as many people are coming to help in this situation. It seems more fear-based.
I think Auric is just finishing up his warm-up workout routine with buns and thighs, and like having sweated out a little bit, he's calmed down. He poured himself a second cup of coffee, and he's like, I don't know what I was worried about. I mean, you sorted things out, everything's fine. It's not like the sky is fall. Oh my god! And he's like, he spits out his coffee on the window as he looks out and sees that. It's like, buns, thighs, you're running the shop. I'm gonna check this out.
You do me a help, boss?
If you hear me screaming, then yes, come out.
3 seconds later.
Alrighty. And Dr. Gith Yanks, what is your reaction when you see this?
Looking out, very calmly, putting down the coffee. This isn't gonna be fun, but you gotta do it, Doc. Let's check it out. Just begrudgingly getting up.
Alrighty, as you get out and start to get closer, you'll notice that coming out of this fiery ring seems to be a number of creatures, hard to identify till you get closer. And you also see the 3 kung fu kids that were practicing their kung fu on the boulders. And they seem to be braver than other people, and they're like, getting ready to potentially hold their ground. So let's go ahead and bring everybody here. I'm going to need an initiative, please, and we'll start initiative with everybody right outside their doors.
Alright.
Nope, not 10d20. That's not my initiative.
If anybody's got
That'd be
music,
incredible.
go for it. Whopping 3. Tony, you should be able to edit your token.
Okay, thank you. Will do in just a moment. Yeah, the doctor is moseying on over there with an initial roll like that.
Fitting.
Not Auric.
Oh, okay. Auric he's been working out, he's limber, he's ready to go.
Don't have any extra movement speed. That's a monk thing.
Usually comes with higher levels.
The Beatrice class is very
Might be
much...
the first turn is just dashing. We'll see.
The Beatrice class is very much like slightly tweaked monk class. But usually there's like a this for that for everything. Nothing really for more running speed, which I guess makes sense. You know, they're not super quick, though they do a lot of running. So I don't know. Are we in, or are we good?
I'm sorry, I'm just taking a second to get our enemies in the turn order.
That's not good.
Damn.
Rude.
Well, the other things have a -3, so let's see. Wow. And then, of course, the kiddos. They've got a +2. Anything like the rest of their heroes, they will be... Wow, okay, very close to each other. Alright, so Auric, why don't you go ahead and go first, Since you are first in the order, and I'll get the rest of these guys in here.
I don't think it gets more appropriate than this song. Yeah, Auric is going to step outside and see what's happening and see them slowly. It's like, shit. He's going to start running over to here.
Why is this?
Ryan, that is the most appropriate song title I've ever heard.
Thank you.
Low combat music, low level combat. Perfect.
I mean,
I couldn't.
If
yeah.
it's not like hard Baroque, like just frantic panic.
kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
he more reach, but not that much, sadly. He is going to look down at the pond in front of him, and although it's not super long, it does look like some people. Is it fair to say that some people skip rocks along the pond or throw rocks into the pond?
Sure.
Then he is going to reach down and pick up one of the rocks, and he's going to do his best to chuck it and hit one of the creatures, getting their attention.
Okay. Okay. I'm not sure if you could see the guys before. Accidentally had them in the ground.
The initiative order disappeared.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it did.
Oh, weird.
I can see it.
Is it back?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was
Okay.
weird.
I need to switch over to my newer computer. This desktop is old.
It's 55 feet. So I think this is an improvised weapon. I mean, it's quite literally. So I think it probably just like 1 plus strength if it hits.
Okay.
But he is going to. Would he have advantage because it is a sneak attack, or they are not aware of his presence yet?
Unless you were doing some kind of like stealth check, I think that it wouldn't necessarily have advantage.
All right.
If you've got like a bonus action or something available, then I guess I could allow it this once.
He does not.
If you wanted to try for it, okay.
He is really
I'd say it's just a regular throw then.
okay. Then I don't think he adds his proficiency to this. $16.
Not bad.
16. Which one are you aiming at?
I think he would aim at the dwarf.
Okay. Let's see. 16 definitely hits.
Then, yeah, it's plus his strength. One thing I retroactively would like to say is, as he is running over, he is going to tighten the straps, his wrist straps, on him, and on the little. If you go back to his art real quick.
Just 1 second, please. You could also just zoom in to where he is down at the bottom too. Like he's got those straps there.
Yeah, you see the wraps.
Just locks-
There's the symbol of the ogre on his forearms. There's a little, like, it draws in with colorful light as the magic activates, and his muscles begin to bulge and protrude from his body as he whips it with immense strength. He's pretty muscular, bulky already, but then tightening the wrist straps of the ogre on his body takes it further into almost superhuman levels. And I don't really have to roll for this. It is strength plus 1. So it is 5 points of rock damage.
Okay, you kind of get that rock ready, skip it against the water, and it goes right up into the back of her head, and you just hear, ugh! Oh, you fucking done it now, little one.
Cut back to Auric.
And-
Oh, I've fucking done it now.
Spinning around, you see a dwarven woman with long, thick beard. That each of the beards look sharp. Like the beard kind of goes out into a number of directions, sharp as knives. I will give you a bigger version of this to feast your eyes on. and this is 100% Ravadia as a bearded devil.
Oh Lord.
Is
Ravadia
that
died and went to
Shanghai?
hell.
Looking a bit like
of course
Lazarus
she did.
from Tale of the Tale.
So anyways, that's her coming out of hell with 2 lemures. So, you've dealt 5 damage to her. Anything else you want to do with your...
Turn order disappeared again, Richard.
Sorry, yeah, I'll just got it back.
I am in regular sheet form, so I don't have the nice little things where it's like bonus action. But I'm pretty confident I don't have anything for a bonus action, so that is my turn.
Okay. Well, good news. You got her attention away from the kids. And she's gonna come charging at you. Let's see what her speed is. Oh, also, I will say that when you hear that response from her, you hear it in your head, not out loud.
Oh shit.
She's got telepathy.
Does everyone have telepathy, Richard?
It just happens to be that beard. It just happens to be that what do you call it? Bearded devils do. And quick question: was that damage with the rock magical?
It was mundane.
It was mundane. Didn't do quite as much damage as you were hoping for.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't have any magical weapons.
Yeah, it's low level, but she's also not the strongest thing in the world. It's CR appropriate. Okay, so
Bless you. Thank you.
let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And let's see, she can't quite get to you, so she's gonna throw out a firebolt at you.
All right.
And her beard is just gonna like swirl up together and then like basically cough out fire at you. So let's go ahead and it's not gonna be a great roll. Gosh, do I have a d20 on me? It's going so slow. Don't. Okay. Gotta do this for now. It's a flat roll against you.
You're looking for a 15, so it does not hit.
Well, a 12 ain't gonna do it. It fires off, and you're able to dodge it. But that's her. That's what she's got right now. Next up, we've got... Oh, I forgot that I called these 2 guys Pinky and Toe. It just happened to be the day I made this. I stubbed my toe, so I called them Pinky and Toe. This guy's gonna go up and try to attack one of the, what do you call it? One of the girls. It's gonna do it's just kind of a sludge thing coming along, and just gonna like take a fist and try to hit her. Once it's one of your guys' turns, I'm gonna pull up a roller on another computer. Okay. That's a 7. That ain't gonna do shit. But the other one's coming up as well. Also gonna try to get her. Let's see. While I'm at it. Ooh, 5. Nope, these things are little sludge monsters and they don't do too well. And I'm just gonna roll the 3 attacks from these guys. That's a 13, 15, and 24. So these guys are gonna gang up like, let's get them! We're gonna be demon slayers! And they hop down and they all start beating up these guys. While I calculate that damage, next up we're gonna have Anthir. What do you do? The kids seem like they're handling themselves.
Okay, that was gonna be my question.
Yep. They seem like they're all right, but this devil looks This one that had a rock thrown at it didn't seem to hurt it very much at all, and that could be a big concern.
So, as Anthea pulls out her longbow, there's going to be like a, I don't know. I'm mark on the bearded devil. I'm casting it on the bearded devil. And then I'm gonna shoot at it. Here we go. Plus. Nope. Hold up. Gotta actually use that. There we go. That's 4. Here we go. A 20.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. So that's 1d8 plus 4 plus my hunter's mark, which is a d6. Goddamn. And then, because I am really not a fan of demons appearing outside of my shop, I'm going to make this a dreadful strike. I get to add a d4 of psychic damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
So I think there's this immediate rush out into the beach, kind of takes aim towards like the creatures attacking the kids, notices that the kids are absolutely fucking fine. And then it's swiveling off to the side and firing this off, and on impact, I want to say it like release like sparkles or like a mist that deals that additional.
Yeah, and she sure ain't resistant to psychic
10.
damage. She got a fragile ego. All right. So, and that extra d6 is what kind of damage?
D6 Hunter's Mark is.
The weapons die, whatever the
Oh,
weapon
is
you're
it?
using.
That's it. Damn. It's
Yep.
magically mark a creature until the spell
That's what
ends.
I'm
You deal an
wondering, is
extra
Hunter's
1d6
Mark
force damage.
Magical.
Oh, okay.
Force damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Interesting. Is
All
that
right,
like
so
a
that
24 up
I mean, you couldn't half that one anyway, but still, that's 4 full damage plus 3 because the 6 was
Mhm.
halved. So that's a total of 7 damage. Not bad. Definitely more effective than the rock. So if you have any amount of competitiveness with Auric, crushing it right now. You've also got her attention as well at this point. Dr. Gith Yanks, what is going on with you, current?
he walks out, sees all this going down, and there's definitely a moment of just like, all right, Doc, I guess you're going a little hands-on today. And he's gonna head on over there to join the fray. Can't get all the way there just walking. So he's gonna get over there with a dash. And on his way out,
Okay.
on his way over there, he's gonna pull up his weapons, which are I mean, they're, you know, on paper daggers, but these two kind of like oversized scalpels, basically, just.
Okay.
And one of them looks a little buffed compared to the other one, maybe due to some artifice or, you know, infusory. But he's there, and he's just, hey, fire in the square, not real cool, ma'am. He's saying to the bearded devil.
All right. We're at the top of a new round, which means, oh no, there are more lemures coming out of this portal.
Save the
That
children.
that is not closing. So maybe the children are not all right. Find out. Auric, what are you doing?
Orc sees this, but he sees the devil dwarf kind of also here. He's gonna yell out real quick like, hey, listen, I don't know what your deal is, Stop attacking those kids. If you're gonna fight people, go home.
Is that a intimidation or
It's an
persuasion?
It's a get off my yard.
Okay. Is that just a free action, or are you trying to get an outcome from it?
I'm
'Cause
trying to
that would be
see-
an action then.
I'm gonna try to see what her reaction is to this news.
Oh, okay. Well, just as a free action, you doing that, she's gonna say, "Oh no!" as she's twirling her glaive around. I'm looking for some good fighting, and I see good fighting here.
All right.
I own a cat cafe.
Or kind of slaps his face a little bit, kind of jogs in place as he gets into the move. It turns out he actually has a bunch of bonus actions. I just don't read my sheet. He is going to spend a moxie point to brace up. You can use one bonus action and spend one moxie point to brace for attacks. Roll your fisticuff dice, your pugilist plus your pugilist level plus your constitution modifier, and gain that many temporary hit points. So
Right.
he is going to get 1d6 plus 3 plus 3. Oh no, I will accidentally hit back. It is 1d6 plus 6. Temporary HP. So he's going to get 10 temp HP.
Nice.
As he
Damn,
braces
that is a
himself
good
up.
amount of, very good amount of temp HP.
And there goes half of his moxie points. And he is going to run, and I would imagine he does one of those, what's it called, where they do like the John Cena running and jumping punch. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what
But
it's
you
called,
always
but
see
I know
the-
what you're talking about.
He
I
kind of
think so,
runs.
yeah.
He runs up on the bench, and he is like from the top rope, like tries to bring down the punch because fall damage
Nice.
equals more damage. And
Right.
yeah, he's gonna throw his first punch at her
All right.
for 21 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
They call it a
All right.
Superman punch.
That's right. That sounds right. He does a Superman punch.
Yeah, you do. Superman punch. Go ahead and...
For 9 points of mundane damage.
9 points of mundane damage. Aw, man, if only she weren't a devil. You hit! And God, it lands so good, but she's just so freaking tough. She takes it like a champ.
I think he like connects the punch, and he's like, "I feel like
Mhm.
my old self again." And then she just kind of like lifts her face up, and it's like barely bruised. He's like, "Oh hells!"
All that for a drop of blood? Come on, you can do better. And then, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn. Yeah.
Okay, she's gonna swing at you, and I screen grabbed this. She got a nat 20.
Oh lord.
So it's good. It's a good thing you got that. What do you call it?
The brace up.
It's a. Although, one of her 2 rolls was minimum damage, so you ended up all right. It ended up being the same amount as a dirty crit. So let's see. That's gonna be a total of 10 plus 3. So this is gonna be 13 slashing damage to you with her glaive. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I am good at those.
In
13,
theory. Let's see what the dice have to say about it.
13 takes away my temp HP immediately, and a little bit more, but still mostly healthy. My con save, you say?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, very nice. You feel this corrupting energy going through you, but you are able to shrug it off. It seems like this wound could have been way worse, but you're a tough guy. Continue.
Push-ups, sit-ups, and plenty of juice.
Yep. Alrighty. Oh, I forgot. She's got one more attack.
We're level
she
3.
Gets one glit.
Tell her we're
She
level
gets
3.
one- Yeah, you're about to surround her. I think she'll be able to. I think you'll be fine. She also has an attack with her beard. So I'm gonna roll that real quick.
What's his name?
I'm screen grabbing this. I swear to God.
Oh,
She got
Richard.
another nat 1.
Richard.
I will send this to you right now. I swear to God, this is what happened. I did not try for this.
It's a 1 in 400
Um,
chance to crit twice in a row.
I know. I'm sending it to you right now.
I'm asking her again. She knows we're level 3.
There.
Ma'am.
I put it in the
Ma'am.
Discord. The 1 in 400 chance happened to you. She crits again. And as long as the online dice roller is legit.
Oh, hold on.
Anyway.
Only D in Nat 20 mode. My bad.
Anyway, so let's see. The beard is gonna do minimum. Every time she crits, she does minimum damage on at least one of the rolls. So at least you have that. That is going to be an additional 3 piercing damage, and I need you to make another Constitution saving throw, please.
I just made a really good one, though.
I know you did, and she's really testing you.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. Your fortitude is strong. There's no denying that. She can hit you, but she can't seem to hit you well. I guess that's what you're built for, right? You can take damage. You can take the hits.
That is the idea.
Yep. So that is the end of her turn now. And now we've got some kids are in trouble. Let's go there.
He'll say, I've got this. Probably. Go help the kids.
So that's 12, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the kids are actually getting hit more now.
The kids are not all right.
The kids are not all right, apparently. I mean, they're not getting hit for much. Each attack does a 1d4 plus 0.
Well, don't be too meta. We shouldn't know what the creature does.
Fair enough. Well,
No,
I'm
I
just
don't care.
telling you, if you're looking at them, it's like they're little sledge monsters that, yeah. But still, it could potentially be dangerous. Because these girls only have 9 HP. And this one over on the left is really hurt after that. She's over half of her health is gone.
Okay.
And suddenly she's like, help!
This is why girls shouldn't have sleepovers. They summon demons.
Yes. Last session you did discover that it seemed like it was one of these girls who
Awaken
created the
pigeon.
awakened pigeon.
Mhm.
Seems like she's got some wild magic that needs to get under control. But she is the best at fending off attacks from them, as she has not gotten hit yet. So, in any case, that's them. And now it's the kids. I wish I hadn't I wish it hadn't worked out that all of them were together.
It's all good.
Dead.
Yeah, me and
Say
Tony
dead?
didn't have to roll a 4 and a 2 for our initiative, but here we are.
I mean, we did though.
We did that.
He's a very leisurely dentist. You know, you don't want one that's too pressed for time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm,
That's not
Yeah.
good.
Okay, so lemurs are getting hurt, kids are getting hurt. This seems like a potentially really bad situation if more of these lemurs keep on spawning out of this portal. Next up is Anthir.
Damn. Okay. So I'm gonna rush forward. 10, 10, 20, 5, 30. And as I charge forward, we're gonna have like jolts of lightning start kind of like leaving the edges of her mouth. And when she comes to a stop, I'm going to breathe lightning in a line that is 5 feet wide. Wait, or a 30-foot line that's 5 feet wide. So
Nice.
I can, yes.
Very nice.
So they all need to make dexterity saving.
Okay. What is the save they need to make?
11.
You notice
because
these
you rolled
things are
50
not
more nat
dexterous. No, you notice that they're not very dexterous for the most part. So what was the number again?
11.
11. Okay. Only one guy succeeds. This guy who was kind of off to the side a little. He wasn't quite as directly in the line as the other three, it seems. So, but the other three will take the full damage. He'll take half.
Okay. 8.
8. Okay. He is dead. He is... I think I need to keep him in the turn order. He is dead. And he is really badly hurt. And this guy is somewhat hurt. Overall, very good move. Took 2 out, injured 2 more. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I think this. Hold on. Spell creates a rain of thorns that strikes the range weapon ammunition. In addition, the normal effect of the attack. Oh no, never mind. I thought this spell did something else. That's it.
Okay. Dr. Gith Yanks.
Cool. Richard, are the kids crying out in pain still, or no?
They weren't exactly crying out in pain, more in fear, like, ah! I will say, I was gonna hold this off till the turn changed, but I guess I could say now that they're like, there's more of them coming, and there's a big bony one in the back!
Not a big bony one.
Does anybody know how to close portals to hell?
No. I don't.
I will allow anybody as a free action to roll either Arcana or something else if you'd like to.
Yeah, I'll roll an Arcana.
Try to figure out how the hell to close
I'm
these
supposed to be a
things.
smart guy. Let's see. I got a 17. I'm pretty smart. How do I close a portal, Richard?
So it hasn't been nearly as big of an issue in more recent times.
Okay.
But it used to be that portals to dangerous planes were more common, and so they would actually make these little magical items that were solely for the purpose of closing portals like that. You guys don't know exactly, like, none of you have one. However, you have a feeling that if anybody were to have one, it's likely over at Welling's Wares. Because he's got all sorts of little knickknacks and stuff, and some kind of like older piece of tech like that he might have. So that is all what goes through your mind, Dr. Gith. Also,
Okay.
you've got Orc facing one-on-one with a
Yeah.
bearded devil right in front of you. So multiple things going on.
Question, Richard. Would my fairy assistant be watching all the goings on right now, considering she was over at the dragon?
Oh yeah,
shop?
totally. She's like right out the doorway,
Okay, perfect.
watching all this happening.
Then I'm gonna yell to her, basically relaying what I just recalled in that roll. Like, Curette, next door. Tell him we need something to close a portal. I know he's got it. Tell him I'll pay for it afterwards. Thank you.
You got it, boss! And so on the next turn order, each of your assistants will be able to have a turn.
Cool. And now the doctor is going to step forward, and as part of the spell, he does get to make an attack with it, which is nice. He's going to step forward, and he's going to use use his booming blade cantrip, which is fun.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack the bearded devil with my dagger scalpel. Let's see what we get
Very
here.
nice.
Does a 15 hit?
That'll hit.
Okay.
15 hits.
Now I am an artificer, and this is an enhanced weapon, so this is a +1 for sake of magical resistance.
That is a magical weapon, yes.
Yep. So she's gonna take this much magical piercing, 4 minimum, so 4 magical piercing.
Still, that's something.
Okay. If she moves more than 5 feet before her next turn, she's gonna take 1d8 thunder damage from the booming blade.
Okay.
And I will also stab with my offhand as a bonus.
Go for it.
5 is not gonna hit.
No.
Well, I
Not
got-
5-1, she's able to... She's like, didn't see you there, then quickly parries your other attack with her glaive.
Yeah,
Anything
glaive
else?
versus scalpel, that's not gonna do a lot. Nope, that's me.
Okay. So, top of the turn, we've got some more lemures coming out, and apparently there's some kind of bony devil might be coming after them. So they are all coming out there, and so now on this turn order, with your turn, you could also command your sidekick to do something, or they can act on their own free will. Basically, it's on your turn now. So, Auric, what do you do?
Auric is gonna yell to Buns and Thighs. Buns, Thighs, the kids! Help them! Help the kids!
Yo, you got it, boss. Yeah, sure thing.
So have them, or I guess I can have them dash in the direction of the children.
Sure. The water would be rough terrain.
Okay. Then have him go there. And then 2 more. Question, does he also have a pugilist level or anything like that?
No, he is a warrior sidekick,
Okay.
which gives him some cool things. He's got a very high attack bonus, and he's got a tavern brawler background, so he can do improvised weapons or like grab people as a bonus action. So
Got it.
he's good at grabbing and hitting.
But dash, that's as far as he can go. That's his action and no bonus action, so I think that's as far as he can go. Okay, so he's on his way over there. Auric is going to spend his last Moxie die to use the old 1-2. Immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 Moxie point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
All right.
So in quick succession, it's going to be boom, boom, boom.
Very good take on flurry of blows. More like
that
a fury
is-
of blows.
I'm guessing 2 hits
2 hits. Yep.
or 2d6 plus 8 for a respectable 18 damage.
Very nice. Halved to 9, but still, that is possibly the most solid hit on her yet. That was really good. I like the way you hit, but can you hit any harder?
That was pretty hard.
Oh, come on, you're just warming up.
She's gonna roll another nat 20. You need to leave. Get out of there.
It is her turn. Let's see. She got a nat 1 on her glaive.
All right.
So she's gonna swing it, and you have a chance to grab the glaive if you want to try to wrestle it from her with an opposed strength check, if you'd like. I will say, while that is happening, though, what?
Sorry, did you say something?
It cut off a little bit.
While it's happening, that you're kind of struggling with the glaive. What's your AC?
My AC is 15. However, I also have riposte. So she missed an attack. So I guess if
Yep.
you want to roll this into the flavor, he's going to try and like headbutt her as a reaction attack and try and use that to get the glaive.
Okay. So let's get some opposed strength rolls.
Okay. That is athletics.
Yeah, and I'll just roll it on the screen here for people to see since it's a contested roll. Yeah. Gotta beat a 12. Ah! You do manage to, so with a riposte you can try to attack to headbutt her, while you're kind of like jostling with the glaive. She's also going to be attacking you with her beard, which she does hit you for. So
Here, can I
and then
do
you
the
can try
riposte
to...
first, real quick?
Sure. Yep.
So he's going to at least attempt a riposte. 17 to hit.
That hits.
When a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to expend one superiority die to make the melee weapon against the creature. If you hit, add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll. He is going to do this. This is 2d6 plus 4 as he slams his forehead into, I guess, into her head.
Okay. Solid hit. It gets her to being bloodied, so I will say that when you do that, you smash right into her nose, and she starts bleeding, hot blood.
Oh.
And yeah, she's now below half health with that. But she's gonna immediately come back at you, and the only reason why she's able to fend off and get her glaive back is because she is fighting you with these knife-like beard blades, and that is going to be 6 slashing damage to you, and I need you to make another con save, please.
Oh boy. $16.
That passes. You feel this poison seeping into your skin, but you are just so good at working through the pain that
I gotta tell you, lady,
does not affect you.
as someone who prides themselves on their beard, yours could use some work.
Ooh. All right. With that, we got more lemures coming. Oh God, what is happening to that guy? Come over. This guy. So we've got some attacks from them and some attacks from the kids. While I'm working all that out, Anthea, why don't you kind of prepare what your next thing is going to be while I roll a bunch of things to see what's happening with these kids here.
Get them all from there.
So
Hell
there's
yeah.
five rolls against the kids. That's gonna be 4 out of 5 hit. Oof. Okay. Okay. Kid over on the far left is down to 1 HP as she is hit with another fist. One in the center is hurt real bad as 2 of them hit her. She's down to 2 HP.
Okay.
And the one over on the right's actually hanging in there pretty well. She's still got 6, but still they're looking to potentially disengage and get out of there at this point. They're looking real bad. And Thier, what do you do, and do you command Bo to do anything? Just so you know, Bo has horns that he can attack with, and
Yes.
he's got all of those treats that can give temp HP, or whatever the other one does. I think there's temp HP and maybe healing with the good berry, or 2 temp HP with the tiger tails.
Yeah. I'm gonna light them all up with lightning again.
Yeah, worked well the last time. So that is
So another dex
how many is
save
that?
throw.
4? I don't think you can get the one furthermost in without hitting a girl.
Actually,
Ooh.
yep.
All
Like
right.
we're getting
I'll
on
give it to you.
sludgy toes here, but I'm not touching the girl's toes.
Yeah. Okay, and the number is what? 13?
11.
11. Okay, once again, only 1 succeeds. We'll call it the guy who's all the way in here. Everyone else fails.
10.
Whoa!
Nice.
Let's use sludge.
Very nice. All right, you hurt this guy. Ton. This guy is dead. This guy's dead. This guy is nearly dead. So yeah, these 2 guys towards the back, you've nearly killed. This guy who's most up front, not quite as much. Okay. That is a very good attack. Anything else you do, or anything else, Bo, you want to do?
I'm going to be a silly goose. I already moved a little bit. Shit. It wasn't far. Remember where I was?
We'll
though?
call it. We'll say you moved 5 feet. It's not a big
Okay,
deal.
5, 10, 15, 20. We're moving in the middle of it. So I can hopefully
You look in there
intercept-
and you see 3 more lemures, and then you see a large bone devil, maybe about 10 feet behind them.
Okay.
The bone devil looks way more dangerous than Ravadia Beard Devil.
Nice.
So,
Nice. Okay.
Definitely would want to get that closed up if you can.
All right. For Bo, I think I think he can't reach out way over. Dashing. Can attack with a bonus action if charged 20 feet with an attack action. So I don't think he can move there. But is it weird
He
if I
might
have
be
him
able to.
throw
He
stuff?
might be able to bonus attack with a dash against one of these guys.
Attack with a bonus action if charged 20 feet to attack with action. Can bonus action shove 10 feet after attack with turn? We're gonna get him closer. Oh god. I don't think he can. I think what we might do. Is it weird if he throws cinnamon rolls at kids?
Never.
No, they're fairly dexterous. They can probably catch him.
Then he's gonna be throwing cinnamon rolls at children. They do 1d8 healing.
I think they only do
With
that when
hit
a
dice?
hit dice is expended, though. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can have them during short rests.
Got you. Then he's throwing Goodberry muffins.
Okay. Yeah,
so
each
he's
of them are
doing
like the
that.
mini muffins, so he can just
Just throw Goodberry muffins at children. And he's going to. Anther's going to give him the order out of there
Okay.
after he throws muffins.
Okay. So I'm gonna say roll a d4, and so it'll be a d4 minus 1 to see how many Goodberry muffins end up in the kid's hands. 3! He throws them, and the kids are each able to catch one.
Yay! No, get the
It
fuck
could have
out
been
of here!
0. It could have been 0.
It could have been 0.
Could have been 0.
Could have been like, woo!
Alrighty. So that was very successful. Anything else for you or Bo's turn?
I think that's kind of all Bo can do.
Okay.
And I think
Alright,
that's
I'm
all
gonna-
I could do.
Alright.
Aside from my best.
So now he's got 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Dr. Gith Yanks, you have ordered Curette to go over, and she's gonna go over to Wormling's wares, and you can't see exactly what's going on inside there, but what are you doing on your turn? You've got a bearded devil right in front of you.
Yeah, well, seeing that she's bloodied, it seems like our attacks are working. So he's gonna try to take care of this big threat in front of him, you know.
Mhm.
So we're gonna go for that. Stab with.
Oh dear.
Whoa, okay, 22. I'm sure that's a hit.
Yeah, you hit her for sure.
All right. So again, this is magical for those purposes. 7 max damage on that stab.
Nice, very nice. That hurts her quite a bit.
Nice. And then the mundane knife.
You're
for another,
really seeing her looking rough.
The mundane knife hits for 22.
Yep, that
Nice.
hits.
So no extra mods because it's offhand, but an additional 1 damage from that.
All right, an additional 1. Yeah, the second one barely nicks her, but the first one, that really hurt. You get it like right into her side while she was dealing with that over there.
Nice.
Very, very good. Alrighty. I was
With
gonna
like
have one of you guys do it, but since Curette is doing it, I'm gonna have her make a. Okay.
Cool. With the knife still kind of like plunged in, he's like leaning over the bearded devil, like toward Auric, like finish her off, big guy.
All right. With that, we are at another round, and more Lemures are coming out.
No.
It looks like it is imminent that the Bone Devil will be coming out very soon. And suddenly, Anther is surrounded. Auric, what do you and Buns and Thighs do?
The thought of the Bone Devil coming out sends a shiver down Oric's spine. I mean, obviously he wants the Bone Devil to live its truth, but
Yeah.
But no thanks. Maybe later.
Auric, like, kind of channeling, not the last, but he knows he can't take too many more of those hits. He's out of Moxie points right now. So something needs to change, or this dwarf woman needs to go down. He's going to take 2 more attacks. One, his regular jab, and then 1 side sweep, using his bonus action to make an additional unarmed attack.
Okay.
And hopefully 1, if not both, will stick.
By the way, just because based on your wording, if Richard, I might need vision or something turned on because I don't see anyone else's HP bars. You know what I mean?
I will try to figure out after this battle.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Just if someone's low, gang, just let me know because I guess I am our healer.
I have healing. It's just touch
or
base.
Auric is the lowest of the PCs, but also the top 2 girls up there are really bad. They're only like 1 or 2 HP. So, first attack definitely hits. Second one, you kind of whiff it and like it kind of hurts your wrist when you just kind of hit her wrong. You get her like right in a solid piece of armor.
I don't think I have anything I can add to spice it up. So it's just gonna be what it is. For max damage, 10 points.
Very nice. All right. She's really not looking too good at this point, but as she's getting more and more bloodied, you like get her right in the frickin' eye. She just starts laughing, kind of like the Joker. She's like, "Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh, even if you get the best of me, I can't wait to come back."
I'm back. Just leave. Leave.
You'll never be rid of me.
I have
And
Buns and Thighs move after me, or
yep. Buns and Thighs can go too. So you have them going after the kids.
he's gonna go after. Well, he's gonna help the kids. Was my
Okay.
thought.
Okay.
So, are these ones up here weakened?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
The
then I think-
the one in front is extremely weakened, and then the one closer to the kids is fairly weakened.
Then I think the best he can do is get here
Mm-hmm.
and kind of try and intervene himself to get the attention. Which one is weaker of these two?
The bottom one.
Then he's gonna go for bottom.
Okay.
What are his stats to hit in things?
So I've got it over. There's Let's see if in the journal entries.
Oh, I see.
I've got.
His sheets in here.
Yeah, it's a +9 to hit. He's got it
Okay.
really good.
Let's
Yeah.
go, Bunsen.
Warrior sidekick, you get an extra +2 to hit on things. Like
That's
Bossy was
not
already
nothing.
pretty strong. No, it's not nothing. That's not as much for utility, but pretty darn helpful in a fight. And then he can try to grab someone as a bonus action because of his Tavern Brawler.
Then let's see. +9 to hit. You going to do that?
Yep.
19 to hit
Yeah.
Go.
for 7 points of damage.
Yeah, he obliterates the bottom one. Absolutely, like smashes its head in until it just becomes a little puddle of mud.
Then,
The
as a
band?
bonus action, he is going to try and reach out and grapple the other one that's trying to go for the kids.
Okay.
So
I
he
think it's
contested.
oppose strength.
Yes.
There's no way they're gonna win this.
You say that.
Say that.
Well,
Yeah. He's got him.
then I think he's
They're
gonna.
currently grappled.
Yeah. So they should have disadvantage on attacks, I
Yep.
think, to other people.
Yep.
So he's grappled this one.
Okay.
That's
Alrighty. Going up to Ravadia. Gosh, both of you guys are posing a threat now, so she is going to continue doing her little beard attack at you, Orc, and then she's gonna swing her glaive over to Dr. Gith.
Alrighty.
To Auric, that is an 18.
All right.
And to Dr. Gith, that is a nat 20, I swear to God. She
I
has been
believe you.
rolling in the nat 20s today.
This might be the best
okay.
burst of Ravadia you've ever had.
And she's about to die. Anyways, so... Auric, that is going to be 9, I think? Yes, 9 points of damage. I need you to make one more con save, please.
All right.
And then... to you, Dr. Gith, that is going to be 8 slashing damage. Oh, sorry, no, I forgot there's 2. in there. Ugh, again, minimum damage on the thing. Okay, so that's going to be 9 slashing damage
Okay.
to you, Dr. Gith, and you also need to make a con save.
Okay. I am actually like surprisingly hardy for being level 3. I have 35 HP.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is your con?
Plus? That's pretty good.
For an artificer, I mean, I have a 17
Plus
in
2.
con, and I only have 27 HP.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you sure that the 35 is right? You might have. Yeah, 35 does seem.
I rolled those 2d8s publicly earlier. So yeah, 11. Yeah, so. Oh, it should be 25, not 35. My bad.
There we go. I
Okay,
was like,
that's-
there's
I don't
no
know
way.
where I added something to the ones position by accident. There we go. Let me fix that.
It's all good. Okay, so Ryan, that last roll you gave was his con save.
Yes.
Yeah, you're fine.
Question, Richard.
I mean, you're hurt. You're hurting real bad. It's a good thing that nat 20 didn't go towards you. Otherwise, you'd be down right now.
Question,
so
Richard.
good for Dr. Gith. Yes.
With the superiority die that I get, do I have to use each one once, or can I use the same one twice?
No, you get a total of 1. So you
Oh.
have 2 different things you could choose to use it with, but you have a total.
Got it. So it is. I learned 2, but I can use 1.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
At
and-
this stage, when you get higher up, you'll have more. But yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Then I would like to use a different reaction.
Okay.
I would like to use bloodied, but unbowed.
Okay.
So as the beard cleaves into Auric once again, and he's heavily bleeding from his chest, his workout gear is like soaked in his blood now, and he falls to one knee. He's he's like given a flashback of his time in the ring when his opponent was hammering him with jabs and attacks, and it feels like he's about to quit, about to give in. But then he summons his strength from within and remembers his father's words to get back up, to keep up your guard, to always keep fighting, to never back down. And he'll call upon bloodied but unbowed, starting at 3rd level. When you take damage that reduces you to half your maximum hit points or less, you can use your reaction to gain temporary hit points equal to your pugilist level plus your constitution modifier, and you regain all expended moxie points. You cannot use this feature again
Nice.
until you finish a short or long rest.
All right.
So he
Let's
gets
go.
6 temp HP, doubling his current HP. And he gets, but more importantly, he gets both of his moxie points back.
Nice. You didn't hear no bell. Dr. Gith, can I please get a con save from you?
Sure, of course you can. Oh, I forgot to plug that in. I'm sorry. 1 second. Plus
Okay.
4 for me. 13.
That is just enough that
Ooh.
that wound is not nearly as bad as it could have been, but boy does it sting.
Alrighty,
I'll
I'll take it.
Okay. Oh my god, I never did the girl's turn last time. They're disengaging and running away.
Yay.
I was about to say, how did they... Yeah. 6.
Oh no. It's just me and buns and thighs.
Yeah, seeing him grapple, she's gonna be like, thanks, bye! And so yeah, that was them. They disengaged, and so these guys now have other targets to turn to. And Thier, you are totally surrounded by 4 of these guys.
Yes.
So they're gonna each try to attack you. What's
Movie
your
Kids
AC?
got away. It's not great. It's a 13.
Okay, 2 of these attacks will hit.
Okay.
Wow, both of them max damage for a total of 8. Something damage. Bludgeoning damage as they hit you with their fists. They punch you. So 2 of them hit you and deal that much, and then Buns and Thighs, the one is going to try to attack you, and that is going to fail. All right, that's them. The kids are going to spend their turn eating their muffins and heal. Anthea, you see the Bone Devil coming up soon, and you are surrounded by little mud creatures. What do you do?
First, I believe I'm going to have Bo gore this dude. Hopefully. With D20 plus 5. 24?
Yeah, that hits.
And then I can, with a bonus action, if charged 20 feet to attack action. 8.
8 damage, alright. Going towards that one. It's not enough to kill it, but boy, he gets a big old hole in it. Perhaps 2 holes in it.
Oh, okay. So as a bonus, Bo can shove 10 feet after doing his attack. So he's going to try to shove that one back.
Back to the hells which it came!
Yeah, get the hell out of here. It's a DC 13 strength save.
Oh, actually. Rolled pretty high, let's see. Yeah, it saved. It did not get pushed.
6. Okay. Goddamn. All right. So
Bo's not a fighter at heart.
that's okay.
He's got the muscular build for it, but it's just not in his heart.
He's a precious boy. Everybody's within 5 feet of me at this point. Can't do that. Okay. Question really quickly regarding 2-weapon fighting.
Yep.
It says when you take the attack action on your turn, and you, like with a light weapon, you can make 1 extra attack as a bonus action on this turn. That extra attack must be made with a different light weapon. Are they talking like a different light weapon in another hand, or they do they mean like a different kind of weapon?
Another hand.
Okay.
No, they just mean in the other hand.
Sick. So Anthony's got 2 short swords.
Nice.
We're abandoning the longbow.
The top and the one right above you and below you are by far the most hurt now. The 2 to the left have not been hurt at all, and the other one to your top right is currently in the clutches of Buns and Thighs.
Okay. In the what a saying. That should be the title. In the clutches of Buns and Thighs. So towards the top.
Yep, that's a hit.
And that's a D6 plus 2. And we're going to do that 1D4 again. So that.
All right. Yep. And go ahead and roll the attack for your second attack. I will say that one absolutely kills it. It obliterates it.
Okay,
you
cool.
Slice it right down with that and psychic damage, everything else. It just melts into a puddle.
So, and then that one still has the modifiers, but doesn't have it on the damage. 2 on the one on the bottom.
2 damage is not quite enough to kill it, but it hurt it more.
Damn. That's me.
Okay.
And I'll just yell
Doctor-
out that the Bone Devils, the end is nigh.
Dr. Gith Yanks, on your turn, you were going to see Curette start to go out. She's going to run out with a little device like, I got the thing, but I don't know how to use it. Do you know Arcana stuff?
Bring it here.
And she'll dash to you. So another 2, 3, 4. Oh, she can make it to you. She zips over, flying straight to you, and hands you a little magical box. And with that, what do you do? I will say, just in order to use this, it'll take an Arcana check.
Sure.
And if you succeed, then you can use it.
Yeah, like to understand how I got that. How's about a 21?
Yeah. You are able to understand the mechanics of it pretty well, being a magically Arcana-minded person, I imagine. And you were able to, you start to see the Bone Devil starting to come out, and it even gets one claw out. And then he turns the device off, and it like cuts off the arm, and then just a bone hand falls down onto the ground.
Like that.
All right, that was your action. Do you have any other bonus action thing that you want to do? Also, Ravati is right next while you're trying to like get this off and everything.
Yeah. I need to double check the wording on something.
Okay.
Okay, that is a. I cannot heal. That's an action to heal my buddy. I wanted to do that. Don't think I have any bonus actions. I think I'm just portal closing on this turn.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, that was a very important turn because these were about to get really bad if that did not go well. Top of the round. No more baddies coming out. That's good. Auric, you're up.
How's Helvadia looking?
Helvadia is looking pretty rough. I'd say if you go all out and do really well, you might be able to finish her off, but she might be tough enough that she might be able to hang on. It's tough to say, mainly because of her resistance.
Bonus. Ooh. I mean, fuck it, why not? Bonus action, the glyph on Auric's temple on the left of his head is going to glow. And time is going to kind of slow down a little bit as he starts to invoke the power of his Mark of Finding. And as the little glyph kind of glows, it's kind of that slow motion moment from, remember the Sherlock Holmes movies where he's boxing in the beginning and he's like, injury, left elbow, he tripped up the stairs while he was running because he heard that dinner was done and blah blah blah, and he goes through all the different things. So he kind of goes into this slow like trance as he casts Hunter's Mark on Helvadia.
All right.
And he's going to, though she's very damaged right now, he's going to try and find the most damaged area.
Yeah, you find the 3 biggest spots for her: her busted up nose, the side where she got stabbed with that magical dagger, and the shoulder the back of the shoulder. You notice that is kind of weak due to that arrow that came from Enthir. Those are the 3 big spots right now that are weak for her.
Then I guess he's gonna try and punch in that arrow that Wait, say what were the other 2? Sorry.
The nose, the side where she got stabbed, and the back of the shoulder where she got an arrow, which is the arrow is still there.
The nose. He's gonna keep hammering that nose.
Okay.
20.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Is Hunter's Mark different in 2024?
It might be.
Well,
I think I'm using Legacy.
We said it was
Huh.
a D6 force damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
then his fist kind of glows a little bit as he locks in and real quick just pounds that nose.
All right.
For 7 points of mundane damage and 2 points of force damage.
Okay. You hit her really freaking hard. 7 and 2, so then being 3, 2. She could not take another hit like that. You hit her, and her nose busts open, and she's just bleeding like crazy. And she just says, "Ah, there you go. That's the spirit. Oh man." Once I regenerate in hell, I'm gonna come back and find you. And you too, Mr. Dentist.
Very funny sentence.
Yep. And then she spits blood in your face.
And it burns.
Yeah, not enough to do damage, but it just... It's hot and gross.
Jokes on her, I'm acid resistant. Or no, I'm not. I didn't take that perk. Never mind. I'm not. Forget that.
Jokes on her, and it's on
Anything
me
with-
too.
Anything with buns and thighs?
On the thighs is going the one that he's grappling with right now. I think he's just going to like lift up and smash it on the rock. That's going to be his unarmed attack, and try and just like spread it across the ground.
Let's go for it.
Let's go.
Yeah, you do that. Go ahead and roll for damage as field. But minimum damage of 6, but that's fine. Just splashes mud all over the rock. it is
And
dead.
then he is going to move over here and bonus action grapple this one, the top one.
Okay. That's contested, right?
Yes. Strength or dex.
Alrighty, this thing got an 11.
Buns and Thighs got a 13.
Yeah.
All right, grappled another one. Okay. Ravadia is going to pull out what might be her final move. She is going to do a whirlwind with her glaive and try to attack everyone in one big swoop. Auric, that is a complete miss to you. That is a that's definitely a miss for Githyanks as long as your AC is above 11.
It is.
Um,
Thank you for checking, though.
But the fairy here is hit with an 18
Yeah, there you
Mm.
are.
and will be dealt. I gotta get her. Her con is a flat roll, and she fails this.
You're gonna have to
So,
have
she
an dental
takes-
assistant.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm a healer.
She takes a total of 6 damage, and she has, what is it called? Kind of, and she has an infernal wound. She needs a wisdom medicine check to heal it, otherwise she's gonna keep on taking a D10 of damage.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So she is down to only 2 HP after that hit, and she's gonna keep on bleeding out with this infernal wound unless she is healed. Thank God a doctor is right next to her. But in any case, that is Ravadia's last final hurrah, and she's just like, at least I got one. Yeah, you're coming down with me, little one. And that's it for her. These guys are gonna attack. They're probably not gonna do much. One of them nat 20'd. The one down here is giving everything he's got after he got gored by Bo. He's gonna punch him right in the face, bust his nose open, and he's gonna take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Here.
And let's see. That is a, what was that? A 17 to hit for Anthir,
Yes.
and that is a 12 to hit for Buns and Thighs. So, Anthir, you take an additional 4 bludgeoning damage as you are hit. And Buns and Thighs. Question is, was he hit or not? Let's see his sheet.
Got an AC of 12.
A 12, and I think I said it was 12. So, okay, that just barely hit him then. And that will deal only 1 damage. He's a pretty tough dude, he can take it. Alright, that's them.
How much damage did I take?
You took 4.
4.
Actually, can I do, the defender for Anthir?
Oh yeah, as a sidekick, that is one of the things they do, is they can impose disadvantage.
Nice.
And with that, it will miss. So yeah, you do not take that 4. You are just about to get hit, and he's got him in one arm, and with the other arm, he goes and blocks the attack. So Anthir is not hit.
Imagine Buns has his attention on one, and then Thighs has his attention on the other. And they're
Yep,
both like, "Stop
absolutely.
it! Stop it!
That's not very nice.
Yep.
Cut it out!"
I think that works out pretty well for that character. Alrighty, so Anthir, you are up. These kids are just huddling together at this point. This one's gonna catch up with the rest of her.
First, Bo at the one that punched him. He gonna punch him back.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Yeah. Describe how he kills this thing with his horns.
Like, I think there is a moment for Bo where he recalls his father desperately trying to get him into football. And so he kind of like drops down where he's in that like that lineup, and he just like full weight, like horns first, right into like the center of this mud thing.
All right, yeah. I don't think he ever wanted to take a life of anything, even a devil, but he just got hit really hard to the point where if he took another hit like that, he might be knocked unconscious. And yeah, he snaps into that instinctive mode from training that he was never that interested in, but it kicks in, and he is able to kill this thing. And immediately after he does, he looks up to you like he might be a little like, what the fuck is happening right now? And what are you doing, Anthir? You were just about to get clobbered in the head, but you got saved by Buns and Thighs.
I am going to try and return the favor and hopefully hurt something. Oh, it's before it's done. To the one directly in... Which one is hurt, actually?
Neither of these two have been hurt at all yet.
Nice. Okay, so the one directly in front of me. 14.
14's enough to hit.
Nice! And I'm assuming I'm not going to do enough damage to kill it, so a 23.
Yep, that hits too.
So that's 2d6 plus 2 plus 1d4 for that force damage. 16.
Yeah, describe how you obliterate this one.
So earlier I said that it was like missed, but I have changed my mind. When the blade like slices into like, I want to say she went probably for the chest, there's this immediate flow of like spidery veins like creeping up toward its face, up behind its eyes, and then it has that pulse of mental damage, and it just crumbled.
All right. It's a puddle of mud in front of you. Anything else for your turn?
Beep boop.
Okay.
That's it.
Alrighty. Dr. Gith. I will tell you right now, I made the character sheet for Curette earlier today, and she is an expert. She does have a knife on her, just kind of like you do.
Mhm.
She has the Druidcraft cantrip, but otherwise, she's got a healer's kit and an herbalism kit. So she's overall kind of across the board pretty good at a number of skills.
Mhm.
But that's about all she's got. She doesn't have any like magic per se. If you'd like, she could try to heal herself and see how she does, or whatever you want between the two of them.
I mean, she might as well try. But if not, I can
Okay.
take care of her.
Okay. Healer's kit, so that's gonna give her a bonus there.
Can I assist on
bonus. You don't even need to assist. She's got a really bad gaping wound, but she's like, "Don't worry, Doc, I got it." And she's gonna stitch herself up, and she's like, "Okay, I'm good to go. I'm good to go." And she is able to seal up her wound, allowing you to do other things. She still could really use some legit healing, but also you've got a Helvadia that is nearly at death, and you've got a magical weapon. So what do you want to do?
that? Yeah. Looking down at my fairy companion. Very proud of you on that. Excuse me a moment. And he will stabby stab. Does a 13 hit?
Just barely.
All right.
AC is 13.
Okay.
Woo!
Meets it, beats it. For 6. Is that enough already?
That is enough. Go ahead and describe
All right.
how you
Yeah.
kill her. She's definitely swung around, and she's like, "At least I got the fairy." And as the fairy's stitching up, what do you do?
She stitches, and he's just matter of fact, just like, she goes, "I got the fatty." Just very matter of fact turns. No, you didn't. Like one last little stab, just a very nonchalant, like, psst. Okay, let me patch you up, okay, doll?
Do you like stab her in the neck or something? Like, where do you think you stab
Yeah,
her?
it's probably straight neck, just. And she goes,
Yeah,
down.
you know exactly like that surgical point, like where to bleed
Exactly.
out. Like you get her artery completely with the magical knife, and she's like just starts bleeding out,
Yeah, immediately,
and
like,
she just kind of limps over. She like limps over, just grabs you, blood getting all over your nice white coat. It's like, "I'll remember this," and then very dramatically, she like spins over and grabs Auric with the other arm. She's like, "I'll remember you both." And the eyes just roll into the back of her head, and then she just kind of, like a Thanos snap, just starts turning into dust and fades away. And she ends up being a pile of soot on the ground.
put my knives away, take a knee. You did so great, Curette. I'm very proud of you. I do think we need to talk about that raise. Let me patch you up proper now, okay? He can't actually heal her till the next round, but
That'd be great. I'm hurting real bad.
you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Auric, you see Buns and Thighs is holding one last Lemure. Other than that, taken care of. Is there anything you or Buns and Thighs do?
Do these lemures, do they look like the chatty, talkative bunch? Do they seem like they could get information or anything?
Maybe. I mean, they're pretty dumb, but let's see. Actually, no, they do not appear chatty because they don't say anything. They understand Infernal but cannot speak it. So they're just like...
So I imagine Buns and Thighs, like, Thighs is like, stop it, stop it, stop. And then the Buns is looking over at Auric like, what do you want us to do? And then Auric's
Yeah.
just like, just take him down.
And so once again, smash a rock! And he's dead, and we're out of combat. He might do like the Hulk thing where he like smashes a couple times. Like, all right, he's gone. With that, do we want to just do a quick bio break? I'm gonna definitely have us out of here by 10:30, but there's a little bit of RP stuff I'd love to do as well before we sign off. Alrighty, so let's come back in like 5 minutes or so.
Okay.
9:50.
Yep, that works. Sorry if that was a little slow. I was a little rusty in the DM's chair.
It's all good. It felt nostalgic to get like old school, like low level combat. You're like, I can do 5 things, and that's what we got.
Yep.
In a minute.
Hopefully the sidekicks add a little bit of variety.
Oh, I like that. I thought that was interesting.
Alrighty. If you guys are ready to get back into it, we can go ahead and get back into it.
Yeah, I mean, we never went into like a proper break. That's on
Okay.
you, though.
So, in any case then, you have vanquished all the devils, and Kirette is getting patched up. We'll just say she's at full health. She doesn't have much anyway. What else do you guys do? You do spot a number of people from around the courtyard kind of start peeking through, and some of them start clapping, being like, "Yay!" And you see the teenage girls are kind of looking over, huddled with each other. The one with purple hair in particular looking kind of guilty and maybe ashamed.
Any of if they're still looking really bad, I mean, I think they might have gotten a hit point from those Goodberry muffins.
They only got 1.
I have 2 uses of Cure Wounds.
Yeah, I'd say the top 2 girls are looking really bad. They're only 2 or 3 HP each.
I can patch him up
Okay.
without needing to use any spells. If you would like to save your
Right.
slots.
Are you gonna do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I won't do that.
I just need to know, so I can subtract it from my healing pool, what they're missing.
7 and 6. And the other one is missing 2.
Alright, so a total of 15. Cool.
Yep.
I have a pool of 20 at the moment.
Awesome.
I'm
so
gonna-
how do you fix them up?
Yeah, well, first I will expel a Cure Wounds to help my assistant.
Okay.
You need me to roll for that. 10. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, as expected. She's back to full health. Her health is...
Nice. Yeah, I go up to the youngins. Just rubbing hands together. All right. I'm gonna help you all out this time, but maybe don't fight monsters in the square. Maybe leave it up to the adults, huh? I understand you held your own for a little bit, but dangerous. Anyways, hold out your hands if you would, please.
Okay, but you're like a dentist. Like, what are you doing?
That's the day job. Give me your hand, please. And he'll place the hand on top of her hand, and she
Okay.
will feel just healing energy enter her, and that'll be the case for all 3.
Whoa, okay. Oh, okay, we're feeling good. We're feeling good. All right. Hey, we did it. I think we killed one of them together. I mean, mostly it was the rest of you guys, but we killed one. Our first demon or devil. I'm not sure which, but we did it. And they're starting to feel, after that healing, just surge of, I think it's just a wave of what feels pretty good getting healed suddenly. Their confidence is back, and the fact that at least one of them might be the cause of this in the first place, it's currently not on their minds. What is the rest of everybody else doing? I don't think Dr. Yanks would have any idea that one of them may have caused this, but Anthir and Auric would have that knowledge.
First, I'm slapping Bo on the back and healing him and just gently telling him to go. Take the day. We're done. We're locking up.
Oh, really? It's the morning. There's still so much to do.
There is, but I have a feeling
bef-
we're gonna be busy. So, yeah.
Before he makes it, little Fufu is gonna be running up to him, being like, "Oh my god, I saw the whole thing! Oh my gosh, you are my hero, Bo. You are amazing!" And she is just gonna be gushing on him for a little while. But eventually he will go inside and she'll follow him. Sorry. So,
Watching
anyways,
him
that's
go.
what they're doing. What are you doing?
Is Oryx super fucking damaged still?
He's pretty hurt. He's less than half.
So I'm not sure
And
the
I think
exact.
six of that is temp HP.
I'm not sure the exact math, but he was able to give himself 16 points of temporary HP throughout
Hey.
that match. He's sitting at 12. So I think he almost lost his entire maximum HP, if not exactly, pretty close to, in the bout of that. Like, the temp HP offset it, but physically, without the adrenaline rushing there, he's like, he quickly like undoes the little ogre wrist strap, and his like muscles go down, and he falls back onto his back, and he's just like, oh, as his shirt is like completely torn up and like blood going down, and he's like, oh, this was one of my good ones, man.
Everybody's gone over and healing everybody else, and has just left Orc behind.
I'm gonna be
Kiret just
tomorrow.
looks. Kiret just
Yep.
like hovers over. Are you all right, Mr. Tusquin?
I'll be
Okay.
fine. Oh, you don't have any healing magic by chance, do you?
I do not. I can stabilize. I can't really heal. I'm so sorry.
I got him.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Reaching
I
out, we're
bet you
gonna
do.
do another cure. Don't you dare.
I bet you
Don't
do.
you dare,
I
Kiret.
bet you
Don't
do
you
have
dare.
them.
Give him.
She takes a step back as you heal him, and she's just like, yee.
And it's like the way she does it too, because it's touch based. It's literally just offering a hand out to help him back up. And we pump that healing in there.
That's much better.
So it's obviously the kids.
The kids what?
Summoning demons in the park.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely the kids.
Yeah,
Where are they now?
over there.
Doctor approaches. I patched them up. They're ought to be heading home now at least. By the way, Richard, I was wrong. It's technically temp HP, not like healing, but they still feel better.
Okay. Nice. Well, you'd think that they're going home, but instead they're like, "Oh my god, I'm really hungry now," and they're going over to Whole Foods.
They're just. Are these? Do I know these children's parents, or are they orphans? Or
You know that they're not from this square. They live like a block or two over. You have
why are
definitely
they
seen
summoning
them.
demons in their own neighborhood?
They are students over at New to the Foo, and they do sometimes come over to the dog pound for stuff after, just like right now, where they're like, "Oof, we just did a lot of fighting. I'm kind of hungry now. Let's get a muffin or something." But instead, they're going to Whole Foods because I guess they don't want to go over to the dog pound for some reason. But in any case, so you've seen you,
Give them food.
You've seen them around. Go ahead and give a roll. I guess we'll do a I know a guy thing. So just do a basic charisma check to see if you know any of their parents.
18.
18. Yeah, you definitely know the parents of roll a d6, and we'll say 1 or 2 is the pink hair, 3 or 4 is the purple hair, 5 or 6 is the black hair. 2, you know the parents of the pink-haired girl. They've come into your store as well to pick her up sometimes. You don't know exactly like where they live, but you know that they come in fairly often, and you've heard them talk about like they're 1 block over.
But I also know that they go to New to the Fu. And I know that Caesar is buddies with Tuskman.
Buddies is a strong word. Neighbors would be more accurate.
You're friendly with him though, right?
Depends on the day.
Okay. They were the same kids that caused the pigeon debacle, I believe, right? Are we on the same...
Right. That sounds right.
That was you guys, huh? My assistant reads that rag. Told me about some adventure you all went on with a living animated pigeon, was it?
Yeah, you can't trust a word in that thing.
No.
That is true. That part is true.
But that part...
Got it. Don't worry, I don't always take everything she says to heart anyway. Point is, we need to have some talk with some other adults in the neighborhood. Is that my understanding?
Yeah, we can't. Between the pigeons, that was one thing. But that I can't do that every day. I could barely do that today. Maybe in my heyday, sure. I could go 20 rounds with that beard lady. And then we'd fight. But not anymore. Now I'm just trying to keep it all inside.
20 rounds and then I'd fight her.
In a
I
fight,
understand.
right?
Listen,
In a fight?
I always came from the mentality that a doctor is a doctor, and I'm happy to patch you up, but also, I'd like to not have to do that very often.
Well, for a doctor, you certainly knew where to,
Yeah, that's something
Stab.
they teach us.
to stab.
Questions for both of you.
Well,
Questions for
stabbing
both of
for
you.
the benefit
Is he-
of other people.
Daggers might
Is
run
he
force
your
grip. Here we go.
dentist? Like, I guess that's the question: is how long has the dentist been operating in this square, and is he your guys' personal dentist, or do you guys
Yes.
see someone somewhere else?
I imagine it's like, I mean, you guys obviously answer for yourselves too. I imagine I'm like very new to town, and just like the art of the science of dentistry is also very new to a lot of people. I imagine. Is this Richard? Is this a low or high dentistry campaign?
I would say
for
that
dentistry.
given the state of like technology and magic, I'd say that dentistry is pretty common. But
Okay.
But you yourself,
But
your
it's
practice is new to the hood.
yeah, totally legitimate that like this is the first dentistry like in the square. Like normally you have to
then
go
no,
further
I
away
do
for
not
that.
go to this gentleman. I probably go to somebody who practices specifically with dragon.
I think
Hey, what's
Auric,
the deal? I
when
studied
he-
all kinds of teeth.
when Gif first moved here, I think Auric was like, yeah, it's been a while since I've been to the dentist. And he had not been to the dentist for many years prior to this, and he signed up to go to Gif Yanks and still hasn't gone. So he's just like, yeah, it's on my to-do. I gotta do it at some point. It's bad. I don't
I'm
like to think about how long.
I do think I've seen you postpone a few times on my list. It's beside the point. To answer your question, yes, they teach us how to stab in helpful places, but you learn which ones not to stab, so I know them both.
Well, I know the young lady with the pink hair. I know who her mother is. I don't know where they live necessarily, but if they are doing this sort of stuff in the park, it's not something that they've picked up from Caesar, is it?
Auric, you would know that Caesar is he's more of a drunken master type. I don't think he would call it drunken master, but he's got
teaching.
his moves are very similar. He's not teaching kids that like really. I think a teenage black belt person, just like a standard kind of thing at a place like this would be a level 1 monk, because like that's gotta be pretty impressive to do what even a level 1 could do.
Trust me, the only spirits that Caesar is communing with are the ones that you find at the bottom of a bottle. So I wouldn't worry about that.
Alright, so...
But as far as all these cantrips and then potentially wild sorcery, he's definitely got nothing to do with that in particular.
Okay.
I'm new to town myself, so I can't comment too much on it. Our
So
question
I guess
is
we go
where
talk to the kids.
to learn where they
They went
have
into-
acquired these abilities to rip open
I
portals.
mean, this is the second issue we've had to resolve of theirs in a week.
And yeah, we certainly don't want any third strikes with children about. They need to learn lessons. People can get hurt.
And it started with a pigeon. It ended up with devils. And it looks like it's only going up from here.
It can't go much more than this, so we need to nip this one in the bud.
I agree. Have you ever seen a bone devil? Horrifying, scary, coming out of a fiery pit of abyss. Not
Yeah,
great.
they're
Whoever closed
large.
it.
They're like
Thank you.
they're like 10 feet tall.
I had 13 AC. I would have been fine.
I used to work for
Like
a
a
demon.
CR7 or something. It was much harder than anything else.
Gross.
Back in the day, I used to work for a demon, but no devils. At least not that I'm aware of.
I have very limited demonic experience myself. But I also think they should enter the square as I did, through proper business contracts and not through random portals.
So are we gonna go threaten some kids? Or are we gonna be nice to some kids and tell them to stop? Or...
You said you know the parents, right? Maybe
I
we
know
start
a
there.
parent. I don't necessarily know where they live.
But you do know that she comes in after normal like business hours to grab like an evening coffee pretty much daily. So you know she'll be there later that day.
Mm-hmm. So we can wait and hope that they don't do anything else. Maybe actually, you know what? If I can, I would like to bring the girls to hang out at the dog pound so I can keep an eye on them. Like, I'll ply them with scones to just keep them from doing, like, demon summonings in the park. And then when mom comes in, it's an intervention. And small dragons. It'll be fine. Yeah.
Richard.
Yep.
Before Helvadia disappeared, I used Hunter's Mark on her.
Yep.
Same.
That allows me to have like a better way to track her. Now, obviously, she's not here anymore. But did
Yeah, she's
any
not on
of
this plane
her
anymore.
possessions or scattered ashes remain? And did the glaive that she was using stay here, or did it go back with her?
The glaive did turn into ash along with her.
Is the ash of her infernal body still there?
Oh yeah.
I think he's going to kind of like call Buns and Thighs over and ask him to get like a little jar or vial or something and just scoop up, because you never know when you might need some ash of devil.
Oh, we got a mason jar. I'll go get it. And they'll go off and go get a mason jar. And skip forward in time a little bit, and they're able to scoop it up. And now you have a jar of devil dust. Might be able to be used as a component or a means to summon her at some point if you are ever able to figure out that kind of magic. Who knows what you could do with it?
Not give it to kids.
Feels better than just leaving it out here. Who knows what could happen to it?
Agreed.
There's also just infernal sludge all over near the boulders.
Ooh.
Should we just leave that, or
Maybe we get
bury
the
it?
sprinklers. The sprinklers going. Wash it away.
There's
Maybe.
no sprinklers.
Oh, there's no sprinklers. I guess we could get like a shovel,
If we bury it, what if it just grows back? What if it grows
a
from the mud there?
dumpster. Yeah, like bigger and worse. How do devils work?
Buns. Buns, guys, do you mind scooping up all the mess over there and, I don't know, put it in like a barrel or something?
So people have definitely been watching you from afar, and finally one of them is going to be brave enough to step forward. Mortimer, Tony, just so you know, he is the essentially the town president that resides over the town meetings.
Okay.
He's gonna come out and say like, "Oh, well done with whatever that just was. We were actually going to head out before too long to talk with the city planner about having the parade go around here. This is a giant mess now.
We're very
Guess I
sorry that
could
we
get
couldn't
the-
keep it cleaner.
You know what? It's okay. Do you know what caused this so it doesn't happen again? Because I can rally the community. We can clean this up. And we should do it quickly, or maybe we'll just postpone another day until the permission we need for
Just
this parade
another
scheme.
Weird anomaly in Sentinel Square, I guess.
Oh, so you have no idea what
We have a
causes-
strong hunch who's behind this series of strange arcane attacks.
Oh, who is it? What is it?
We do?
A trio of mischievous and powerful mystical monks. And Oric's gonna kind of like gesture in the direction of if you can see them through the window or not on the other side of the
Yeah.
park.
Yeah, you can like look over and see through the window. They are all sharing a bundt cake together.
It's the K-pop
The
demon hunters.
The kids? They're what?
It seems through their experimenting with magic, they've been able to tap into a wild source of power. We suspected
That
it
is
was.
highly dangerous. Somebody should speak to their parents.
I agree. And Oric's gonna look at Anthea like,
The mother comes into the shop every night. I intend to talk to her evening.
Excellent. Well, please give me a full report on that once you've done that, and I'll get to the town pitching in on cleaning up this infernal sludge.
Of course.
Well, thank you for your service,
mhm.
and if you're interested in being a part of this, this whole convincing things so that way we don't need to resort to a coup. Why don't you go ahead and meet me here tomorrow morning, and we'll hopefully get
I feel like I have to be here.
this whole parade thing squared away.
I never
I
suggested a
think-
coup.
I think it would be a great idea if you would attend, since the coup was your idea.
No!
But if we could convince them to, actually let us have the parade the way that they want it, then we don't need to do a coup, and could avoid a lot of danger that you've potentially gotten the town in.
I'll be here tomorrow.
Excellent. The more the better, if any of you also to attend. If not, that's okay too. I like to think during all of this, that Indigo over at Pixie Prophecies has been to sleep. He has just slept through this entire thing.
Yes,
All
that's very his vibe.
right, so I know that we're short on time. Is there? Do we want to cut forward to talking with the girls at all? Like, what would you guys like to do with that?
You said you wanted to corral the girls, and then when the mom arrived to do it then.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna like forcefully drag the children to my shop
Mhm.
because that's insane.
but
I want
If
to
you
go
were bribing-
full Dumbledore in Goblet of Fire when he calmly asks Harry, "Did he put his name?"
did you put your foot in the goblet of fire?
Where is he?
So if you are bribing them with some free food to come over to the dog pound, go ahead and roll persuasion at advantage.
Oh yay! Okay, that's better. That's better. Better. Persuasion. Oh wow! How did that happen? It doesn't matter. Hold on, that was 1. 11.
11.
Kill me.
They definitely seem on guard because they know that you are also involved with the pigeon thing, and they're just like,
Yeah.
I guess.
It would probably.
You
be
get
for
the sense that they're
best.
more coming over because they're worried that they're in trouble, and so they're like, let's just do what the dragon lady says. More so than that they're like excited about your
Yep.
pastries. They already filled up on bundt cake. It's like, this wasn't the greatest argument for them, but they're doing. So they all go over to the dog pound. Anything that you all talk to them about while they're in there? They're just kind of awkwardly sitting at a table, and like one of them will play with little pseudo dragon. They're not really eating anything. They're just kind of there.
Ooh. I can summon a guy and I can charm. Like, I'm not gonna charm kids. That's weird. So that was fun.
Bo's gonna quickly go to like, hey, is it all right if you said I could have the day, right? Is it okay if I head out early?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. You're the best. All right,
say.
Fufu, let's go. And he's gonna
Make sure to
go out
hydrate.
with Fufu.
Be safe. Safe.
Floss.
I'll look out for devils.
I'm trying not to be like, wrap it up, buddy.
Lost.
Amazing.
Alrighty. So, anyways, that happened. Sorry to sidetrack. So you're with the kids until their mom gets there. Anything else that any of you guys are trying to instill upon them during this time? Any intimidations or persuasions or just being awkward?
I don't always have the best bedside manner with kids, and I'm new here. I will. Okay, here's what I can do to help. I'm gonna roll a perception check, see as like a vibe check, see if they're worth approaching at the moment. I did patch them up, so maybe they're feeling a little bit better, but I don't know. An 11.
11. You get the sense that the one with the purple hair feels or looks the most like nervous out of the three. But that's about it. That's all you can really tell from them right now. Like you could definitely tell they look uncomfortable. Like, when is a good time gonna be?
Mm-hmm.
They don't really know fully what's going on or what's gonna happen,
This is
but they're kind of doing what they're told right now.
this might be a tough sell, gang. Just something to be aware of. Are any of us good with talking to kids?
I mean, there's nothing to sell. It's more of a concern, as this is the second issue that has happened. And I believe both were caused by you three.
it's her. It's all her. I swear it's her. And they immediately all point to the one in purple hair, and she's just like, really, guys, really, fucking gave me away like 2 seconds, like not even. Yeah, I've been practicing my magic, and I can do cantrips just fine. I can do my, like, we're each trying to master a different element, so that way one day we can kind of be like the super awesome monk that is in the statue there, who kind of mastered all the elements. So I've been practicing fire, and I can do a firebolt just fine, but when I try to do my flaming or burning hands, things tend to go wrong sometimes, and I've been trying to get under control, which is why I practice it like every day. And it doesn't go wrong every day.
You said
but
you
it does go wrong
accidentally
sometimes.
opened a portal to hell?
I didn't mean to. Yeah, who
But
wants
I'm
to
just saying,
open
like,
a portal to hell?
accidentally?
Yeah. Like, I was, like, doing my burning hands, right? And then the fire, like, got out of control, and it, like, started going big circle, and then, like, opened up a portal to hell, and I don't know if it has something to do with, like, I want to be a demon slayer, so, like, maybe subconsciously I was thinking that's what I wanted. I don't know.
Well, stop
But-
thinking that. For one, let's start there.
Okay.
You're not in trouble. It was an accident.
You're in a little trouble.
Or it was an accident.
Yeah, there's,
Good cop, bad cop.
there's gonna be trouble.
You're definitely in some trouble.
However, I do believe that maybe
Definitely.
you should have a teacher of some sort give
Some
you
discipline.
Uh-huh.
some guidance.
School of Hard Knocks.
Careful supervised tutelage.
Aggressive,
Okay,
regimented instruction hour.
I don't really know how to do that, because, like, I'm not exactly, like, a wizard, per se. I don't really, like, study magic, right? It just kind of comes from within me.
Okay.
When did you first start to notice these changes with the magic?
I guess a couple months ago was when I really started doing my first real spells beyond a cantrip, and, like, I swear to God, like, the first time something went wrong, I didn't fully notice until both my friends were like, "Oh my God, you grew like 2 inches." And then there was, like, another time when I turned her into a goat, but she got better.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. But it seems like the things I've been doing and messing up, it seems like the mess ups are getting worse. Or maybe they're just random, I don't know.
Oh. Dear. Right.
Maybe I should just not do this kind of magic anymore. Maybe I should just not go into magic. Oh my god, what is Sorik rolling for?
Arcana to try and figure out what's happening.
Nope. No fucking idea. You have a strong suspicion that she is possessed by some kind of demon or devil, maybe. That's probably your best guess.
I don't think. He's going to whisper to Anthea, I don't think we should rule out demonic or devilish possession. Does it mean like there was a devil today? Need I go on?
Did you hear
From-
Garrett in the
I
background go,
heard that.
uh-oh?
Give me. I'd like to. Hearing that suggestion, I'd like to roll an Arcana, if I may.
Okay.
Just kind of try to
Might
narrow
be
that
ready.
down. The 7, I have no
Just
idea.
have another one.
Never mind. I have no
Like
idea.
demonic possession. Uh-oh!
Yeah, you're. I imagine you've got some knowledge of the arcane from, like, a wizard's point of view, maybe? Kind of like you're from that like knowledge-based arcana,
Right.
but what she's dabbling in seems like wild magic sorcery, and like that's you don't really understand
Yeah,
much of
that's
that at
beyond
all.
me.
Like you're aware of wild magic sorcery, but beyond that, you don't know how any of that works. You just know that sometimes people know little bits of magic, and sometimes it fucks up.
Be honest with you guys, I don't know how any of that works. No bedside manner with the kids and no knowledge of what's going on. I'm sorry. At least I got to stab things today.
Thanks, Yanks. Listen.
That's our dentist.
Yeah. Just saw my dentist kill a lady today. So,
And then he said, "At least I got to stab things today."
listen, I can't tell you what's going on with you right now. I don't understand any of that stuff. But I can tell you, and Oric's gonna come over and he's gonna flip the chair around and sit in it backwards,
Oh, you're right, to show that he's cool.
so that I know how to speak to the youth. You know, you think casting spells is cool, but it's not. No. I can tell you, magic is it's pretty weird. It can do all kinds of stuff, and sometimes it feels like it controls you more than you control it. But just like anything, it's a skill you can practice, you can get better at, you can control. So we don't have things like that happen again. Imagine if during the festival, the parade, that opened up. How many people could have been hurt? We need to be sure that we're careful. We're safe.
Would anybody like to chime in anything to assist for persuasion, or will it just be a flat roll?
Can I actually help? Maybe with a history roll, could I maybe recall like someone, maybe a famous wizard, a famous something or other, who's like, hey, and you know, if you do study, you could be just like so and so.
You can try for that if you want.
That would be how I
Anthea, is
would.
there anything that
24.
Hey, there we go.
You could be
Damn.
just like Gandalf.
Anthea, anything that you would want to add as well, or
We're very lucky that nobody was seriously, irreparably injured today. It might not be the case in the future. So I think it needs to be addressed. You need to be doing it safely.
yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna top a 24, although you are welcome to try. So yeah, collectively you get through to the kids enough that they're all collectively just gonna say, okay, you got it. No more practicing without a teacher. No more doing any of that. We'll practice our martial arts together, but we're not going to practice magic without a teacher. You got
Pick
it.
another park. Pick another park.
Excellent.
Yeah, with a teacher, to someone who knows things.
And if any of you want to know how magic intersects with medicine and dentistry, I can write you a letter of recommendation to where I studied.
We're good. Thanks.
Come on. Being a dentist.
They're like, I want to be a demon hunter. Don't you want to be a dentist?
Phoenix also pulls over a chair. And sits in it backwards.
Be a
You know, my journey with dentistry started many years ago.
Oh, man.
And then at some point, finally, because I know we got to wrap up in a minute, finally the mother of the girl with pink hair comes in and sees a number of people just surrounding the teenage girls, just talking to them. And she's like, "What the fuck is going on in here?" And
I
we'll
spilled that
call
tea
it
so
there.
quick. I spilled that tea so quick.
All right, that's it.
Woo.
That's our episode tonight, and
Guys, we almost got
will-
murdered.
we will be back with our regularly scheduled Broken Fate hopefully
Yeah.
next week. Hopefully Artem
Fingers
is doing
crossed.
well, and
Hey, I'm
we
glad
can
we could
do
get
that.
Glad that Dennis could make a house call today. You know what I'm saying?
With a knife.
Yep.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, thank you everybody for playing.
Thank you.